Hi, this is Curtis C. I was asked to explain who I am and what brought me to Truth Against the Machine. Well, sometimes you feel like you're in a forest all by yourself. And that's who I was before the Bernie Revolution. I was always asking questions, childlike, dumb questions, like why do adults who no longer drink their mother's milk are now being told to drink milk designed for baby cows? These are the types of silly questions one asks, and the answer is always pretty much the same. It's always been that way. And that's for any political movement, whether it's sexual politics, gender politics, or just good old Washington, D.C. politics, which is where I am. Asking questions and being told things have just always been that way. And that's sort of how I got started here. I asked a question about the Philadelphia delegation heading into Philly, being wined and dined by Philadelphia, and settling on the Wells Fargo Center as the location for the DNC. And then coming up with that tagline back in, 2014, 2013? Let's make history again. And they said it with a wink, wink, and a smile, because it obviously referenced making Hillary Clinton the first woman president after making Barack Obama the first black president. Now, either of those two things in and of themselves are perfectly fine. But I started to question, why was this choice being made in an unnatural, non-organic way before people like Bernie Sanders even had an opportunity to get their toe in the water? What history were we making again? The marches came, the rallies came, the live streams came, the videos came. And I did that video asking this question: what history were we making again? 50 people maybe watched, maybe 100 people watched. And I didn't do it for any views. I realized I was being activated, that regardless of what organization I was with or what I was doing, I was just going to ask these questions. And I didn't care who heard. I would be making these videos no matter what. By the time the DNC came along, I went to Philly like so many other people, and I just kept asking more questions, live streaming and running into people who were in the movement, wonderful people. But then I started to realize people were sending comments, posting comments under my videos, saying things like, "Thank you so much for live streaming the DNC, because I wish I could be there, but I didn't have the opportunity," whether it was time or money or family obligations. And it occurred to me that there were opportunities for people, citizen journalists, freelance reporters, just regular people, to go out and report things that weren't being reported in mainstream media. So some of my videos got more fire. Some of my videos got more heat. There was some fire around a video I did right after the election called "Cry Me a River, My Last Jill and Testament." And I had a little C3 Network with C, I called it, YouTube channel where I posted that on. And that just commented on all the fierce anger and energy surrounding third-party voters. And I was compelled to just rant about that and that opened up some more opportunities to meet other people and work with other organizations. And it's just been an automatic pilot where you're going to report no matter what. You get that calling to do something, to do more, because you realize all of this political spectrum is so much of smoke and mirrors. And I was at Philly, and Jordan was interviewing somebody, and I was right there. We made eye contact. I believe there was going to be some kind of Q&A. And just as that moment was about to happen, someone pushed through the Philly gates. All the police officers got pushed through, and all the protesters and all the activists were there. And that moment was lost in history, except it was captured by TYT. It was captured by my camera. It was captured by all of these other activists and citizen journalists and live streams. A moment that was a blip in mainstream media. We were there. I look forward to being a voice for all of those other voices that are in alignment here with Truth Against the Machine. And I hope you'll be part of this journey with us. Thank you so much.